Hello, Leo. Good afternoon. We are doing the our consultation to the mid-April in order to inform you of what is your destiny in the cards. And these are readings with the methods of the 12 shops. So these are 12 shops readings. I will do some shuffling or shuffle, and then I will dispose the cards in the circle, and then I will make this reading. Okay, so consultation or reading as you prefer, American or English. Okay, so we have in the first house the Hill of Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Goat of Earth, which is the King of Pentacles. Then we have the Justice in the third house, the Eight of Pentacles, the Nymph of Fire. I think it is the so you have the page of rods. Then we have the page of cups. Okay, and finally we have in the sixth house, okay, in the seventh house, the seven of rods. In the eighth house, we have the six of rods. In the ninth house, which is the university, we have the jar of airs, which is the queen of swords, and we have the king, scales of airs, the king. So the queen of swords, the king of swords, and we have the strength or the fortitudes in the 11th house. And finally, on the 12th house, we have the Four of Cups. Okay, so this is the main reading. I'm just going to put here a card. I'm going to shuffle the Oracle card of the Twin Tarot because we need in the center of the circle some orientation of this lecture. So I will just put some up here. Okay. So the star upright, or the good energy of the star. Okay, so first house, I would say that we have here the Wheel of Fortune. So your public image, or the sense, not the public image, your sense of yourself, the way you act in the world, which is the gym, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So you are in a transformation mode. You also have on your strengths and in your resources, which is the second house of the bank, the Goat of Hearts, which is in this case the Capricorn energy associated with the King of Pentacles, which is a strong energy for this house. It means that you are very aware of your resources and are using it wisely. You have the scales of the Justice in the third house of communication, which means that you are communicating from a very strong place. in your own transformation, internal transformation, in your relation with your sense of self, you have the Eight of Pentacles, which mean that you are working on yourself, okay, in this kindergarten energy of the fourth house. And this is a very centered um, for first four houses, the houses of the self. Then in the relation shops, this is the internal shops or basic shops. In the relation shops, beginning with the stage, which is your own energy, you have the nymph of fire. So you are beginning the process of knowing yourself from your inside. And that's why you have here a nymph, because this is a page of someone who is just in the beginning of their transformation. Also in the way you work, and this is the card that is in the house of Virgo, the clinic, and has to do and is related with work, you have this nymph and you have this beginning, which I would say it's related with good feelings toward what you are doing. In the firm, in the energy of Libra, you have the Seven of Rods, which is controlling energy. And concerning this relation with the Wheel of Fortune, I would say this is a very transformative moment, but you don't know exactly what's going to happen in romance themes. In the eighth shop, you have the Six of Rods, which means that you are in triumph. So you are discovering your own intimacy in the therapists, and you are very aware of it. In the ninth shop, which are these final four are the late shops or the shops of the public in general. And these shops began with the Sagittarius house, which is the university where you have a very strength, at the same time, limitative energy, because the Queen of Swords is a controlling energy and a very exigent energy. So it's something that you must take in consequence, or something you have to analyze, is why you, in your knowledge and expansion of your knowledge, are blocked or in some sense are very mental, because when we speak about swords, we speak about the mental element. On your public image on politics, the house of politics, you have also a very airy energy. You have the king of air, of swords. So you have something that it's combining energy in the way you expand your knowledge and in the way you present it to the world. These two shops have to do with this expansion and retraction of knowledge, the way you develop it in the university and the way you present it to the world in the politics. And they are a couple here. I would clarify later these two cards because it's important to understand how this is related with this nymph of fire and the star that is beginning to transform your life. It's in the beginning of the transformation of your life. I mean, on the 11th house, you have the strength. So relationship is no more important than general relations with friends, with family, with society, where you have your own strength. Remember that the strength is also the and it's in your axis, okay? The stage and the union are in the same axis, which is the creativity axis, and you are developing this through your transformation. So this is energy related with that house, because the star is the regent of the house of Aquarius. So you have the Aquarius here, and you have the fortitude, which is the regent of Leo fire sign. and you have the nymph here, which means that you are beginning very slowly your transformation, which is also a spiritual transformation, because in the 12th house, the temple, you have the four of waters, and you are in some sense not happy with what is happening around you. So let's clarify these two, because I want to understand why in the house of the politics and the university you have just so much restriction, because they are important to expand your fortitude and creativity. So let's see what we have there, because I think it's important to clarify these two. I will get 2 cards for each. So I have the Queen of Wands, and the Lovers, and I have the Chariot and the Queen of Cups. So I would say that we have 2 queens here. So I would say this is a very feminine reason why you are so restricted or constrained. I would say in the university, the problem is decisions that you must make. The Lovers has to do with decisions. And it is interesting, because if you think about, this is the regent of Gemini, the communication, where you have justice, and it's the opposite in the axis to the university, and the opposing energy of your own energy of the fiery energy. You have the 8 of Hearts, and there you have the King of the King of Swords. So I would say that these combining energies make the clarification, these cards, that in the present moment you are developing the need to transform your public image through some options. And this is not being easy to do, because you are over a big stress, outside stress, and it's blocking your creativity. And that's probably why you are in your own house, in your stage, appearing as a nymph of fire and beginning your process. Yet, I believe that this is a good transformation. You are absorbing these energies. So this is what I have to you in this mid-April. I hope see you soon, Leo, and I see you next time. Bye.